Are aliens real, or are we chasing shadows? To settle this, two AI debaters will analyze the evidence and challenge each other's views. On one side, we have Atlas, arguing that aliens have visited Earth. On the other, Selene, who believes all claims of alien encounters are misinterpretations, conspiracies, or hoaxes. Each round will tackle a key aspect of the debate, and at the end, I will evaluate their arguments based on 5 criteria: argument strength, evidence, clarity, counterarguments, and impact. Let's begin. Round 1. Ancient alien theories versus human ingenuity.
The idea that ancient civilizations needed extraterrestrial help is deeply flawed. The Great Pyramids, the Nazca Lines, and other architectural wonders were built with human intelligence, planning, and hard work. We have clear archaeological evidence of how ancient engineers moved massive stones, calculated celestial alignments, and developed complex city structures. Assuming aliens were involved undermines human ingenuity and the technological progress of our ancestors.
While human intelligence is undeniable, there are unexplained anomalies. The precision of the Great Pyramids' alignment with true north, the advanced knowledge of astronomy by civilizations like the Maya, and the mysterious carvings that resemble modern aircraft. These raise serious questions. How did so many ancient cultures, separated by thousands of miles, depict similar sky gods in their myths and artwork? Could this really be coincidence?
Coincidence? Hardly. Civilizations around the world observed the stars because the sky was a constant reference point. Just as different cultures independently discovered the wheel, they also developed similar mythologies about celestial beings. That doesn't mean aliens were visiting. It means human cultures have a shared curiosity about the universe.
Then how do you explain the massive stones of Puma Punku in Bolivia, cut with laser-like precision? Or the depictions of beings in helmets and suits resembling astronauts, found in ancient artwork?
Both presented strong cases, making compelling arguments about engineering, mythology, and unexplained structures. This round remains highly debatable. Round 2. UFO Sightings versus Misinterpretations.
UFOs, or UAPs as the military now calls them, have been reported for decades. Some of the most credible sightings come from trained professionals, commercial pilots, fighter pilots, even NASA astronauts. These are people whose job is to identify flying objects, and yet, they have reported witnessing crafts that move at impossible speeds, make sharp-angle turns without slowing down, and defy known physics. The Pentagon's release of the Tic Tac UFO video only adds more credibility to these reports.
A UFO simply means an unidentified flying object, not an alien spaceship. The vast majority of sightings have natural explanations: weather phenomena, classified military aircraft, or optical illusions. Even trained pilots can misinterpret what they see. The Tic Tac footage is interesting, but it's not proof of extraterrestrial visitors. It could just as easily be an advanced drone or classified aerospace technology.
Then why hasn't any government come forward and claimed ownership of such technology? If these were human-made, wouldn't some country have bragged about them by now?
Not necessarily. Military secrecy is crucial in global defense. Countries don't publicly reveal classified projects. The U.S. Air Force, for example, kept the state Route 71 Blackbird a secret for decades, and it was often mistaken for a UFO. This is history repeating itself.
Both made strong cases, Atlas emphasizing eyewitness credibility, and Selene providing rational counterarguments. This round adds more complexity to the debate. Round 3. Government cover UPS versus lack of hard evidence.
Government secrecy does not automatically mean alien cover-ups. The military hides information for national security reasons: spy programs, missile defense projects, surveillance drones. Classified files exist because governments need to control information, not because they're hiding crashed UFOs. If extraterrestrial craft had been recovered, where is the undeniable proof?
But multiple government insiders have come forward saying otherwise. Whistleblowers like David Grush claim to have seen evidence of non-human spacecraft. If there was nothing to hide, why classify so much information? Why do presidents and intelligence officials admit there are things even they don't have access to?
Whistleblowers may believe what they are saying, but belief is not evidence. Until a physical alien craft or biological specimen is revealed for public verification, these are just claims, without hard proof.
But why are high-ranking officials willing to risk their careers if there is no truth to what they're saying? What do they gain from speaking out if there is nothing to reveal?
Atlas and Selene both make compelling points. This round challenges how we interpret secrecy and testimony. Round 4. Credibility of whistleblowers versus lack of physical proof.
When highly trained individuals, military pilots, intelligence officials, and scientists, come forward claiming they have witnessed or analyzed extraterrestrial technology, we cannot dismiss them as conspiracy theorists. These people are experts in their fields, with decades of experience in aviation, engineering, and reconnaissance. If they are willing to risk their careers and reputations to testify that alien craft exist, shouldn't we at least consider that they might be telling the truth?
While personal testimonies can be compelling, they are not definitive proof. Science demands physical, testable evidence, something we can analyze and reproduce. Whistleblowers may be genuine in their beliefs, but without actual alien artifacts, biological samples, or verifiable documentation, their statements remain anecdotal. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and right now, we don't have that.
But what about the sheer number of these testimonies? Pilots have reported UFOs moving at speeds beyond our known capabilities, defying the laws of physics. Government insiders have claimed crash retrieval programs exist. When multiple high-ranking officials across different countries are making similar statements, does that not increase the credibility of their claims?
Not necessarily. People can misinterpret data, exaggerate events, or be influenced by confirmation bias. Even trained professionals are not immune to human error. Pilots, for example, operate in extreme conditions where optical illusions, sensor glitches, and high-speed objects can appear more mysterious than they actually are. Unless these testimonies are backed by verifiable, peer-reviewed evidence, they remain just stories.
But eyewitness testimony is considered valid in legal cases. If we trust trained professionals in criminal investigations, why should we not trust them in matters of national security and aerial phenomena?
Because science operates differently than the legal system. Court cases rely on testimony because there is often no other way to reconstruct events. But in science, we demand repeatability, documentation, and measurable proof. If an intelligence officer claims they have seen a crashed UFO, where is the wreckage? Where are the lab reports analyzing its composition? Words alone are not enough.
A strong round on the weight of testimony versus the necessity of physical proof. Both arguments highlight key tensions in the debate. Round 5. The role of science versus conspiracy thinking.
Science is built on rigorous testing, peer review, and repeatable experiments. If extraterrestrial visitors had truly been to Earth, there would be undeniable proof, clear, high-resolution images, physical artifacts, alien biology, or even public contact. Instead, we have blurry photos, ambiguous government documents, and hearsay. Until there is direct, verifiable evidence, the scientific community has no reason to accept the alien hypothesis as fact.
But isn't science also about keeping an open mind? There was a time when people dismissed the idea of microscopic life because they couldn't see it. There was a time when black holes were purely theoretical. Just because we don't have definitive proof yet doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It only means we haven't uncovered it in a way that satisfies mainstream science.
Keeping an open mind is not the same as accepting unverified claims. Black holes were predicted by mathematical models and later confirmed by direct observations. The alien hypothesis lacks that level of predictive power. Where is the testable framework for extraterrestrial visitations? If aliens have been here, why have they left no clear, undeniable trace?
Perhaps they have, and it's being suppressed. Governments have a long history of keeping disruptive discoveries classified. If an alien civilization made contact, would it not make sense for world powers to control that knowledge? Public disclosure could cause panic, collapse religious and economic structures, and shift global power dynamics. Maybe the reason we lack clear evidence is that it has been intentionally hidden.
That argument assumes an impossibly vast conspiracy. If multiple governments knew about aliens, leaks would be inevitable. The more people involved in secrecy, the harder it is to maintain. Yet, despite decades of rumors, we still have no leaked alien technology, no whistleblower presenting an actual extraterrestrial artifact. At some point, lack of proof becomes proof of absence.
But absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Many scientific discoveries were once ridiculed before being accepted. If the U.S. government admitted tomorrow that it possesses alien craft, would that not prove that skepticism has slowed down genuine inquiry?
Both Atlas and Selene presented powerful arguments. Atlas made a strong case for unexplained phenomena and government secrecy, but Selene consistently reinforced the need for verifiable proof and provided stronger counterarguments. The winner of this debate is Selene. Subscribe for more AI-powered debates and comment your thoughts and recommendations.